This is a reading from the Notebooks by Maribel Torda, 1943, June the 1st. Jesus says, "To be saved, O poor men trembling with fear, it would suffice for you, as true sons and daughters, and not bastards whose father I am in name only, while the real father is the other, to be able to snatch a spark of my mercy from my heart. And my only wish would be to have it snatched from me. I remain with my chest open, so that all of you may reach my heart more easily. I have expanded the lance wound in my heart, so that you may enter it, and it is of no help. I have made your numberless offenses act as a sacrificer's knife, so as to open it wider and wider, for love is able to do this. Even evil makes it become good, while you make use of all the good I have given you. I have given you even myself, who am the supreme good, in such an obscene way that it becomes for you an instrument of evil. I remain with my heart open, dripping blood, as tears drip from my eyes, and blood and tears fall futilely upon the earth. The earth is more benevolent than you are to its Creator. It opens its sand to receive the blood of its God, and you, on the other hand, close your hearts to me, the only chalice where it would like to descend, to find love and give joy and peace. I look at my flock, mine, no longer mine. You were my sheep, and you went out of my pastures. Outside you found the evil one, who seduced you, and you no longer remembered that at the price of my blood I had gathered you and saved you from the wolves and the mercenaries that wanted to kill you. I died for you, to give you life and full life, as I have it in the Father, and you preferred death. You have placed yourselves under the sign of the evil one, and he has turned you into wild goats. I no longer have a flock. The shepherd is weeping. I have only a few faithful lambs left, ready to offer their neck to the sacrificer's blade, to mix their blood, not innocent, but loving, with my most innocent blood, and fill the chalice which shall be uplifted on the last day, for the last Mass, before you are called to the tremendous judgment. Because of that blood, and those bloods, in the final hour, I shall be able to reap my last harvest among the last to be saved. All the others shall serve as fodder for the demons' repose, and dead branches in the eternal fire. My lambs shall be with me, in a place chosen by me for their blessed repose, after so much struggle. Their place is different from that of the saved. For the generous there is a special place, not among the martyrs, and not among the saved. They are less than the former, and much more than the latter, and stand in the middle, between the two arrays. Persevere, you that love me. That place is worth all present fatigue, for it is the area of the co-redeemers, at the head of whom is Mary, my mother." Jesus further says, "They believe penance is something useless, out of date, a peaceful obsession. There is nothing but penance and love which has weight in the eyes of God to block events and divert them. You need love more than bread. But you toil to obtain bread for yourselves, robbing the peace from each other like hungry dogs, and in reality you are not very different from them, ready as you are to tear each other to pieces for a handful of earth or a fume of pride, whereas to acquire and possess love you do nothing, you take no care about it. But do you know, O unfortunates, what you are doing in neglecting love? You are losing God, His help on earth, the vision of Him in heaven. What do I have to do to make you understand this, if my scourges are not enough, if my acts of goodness are of no use? How must I have the Paraclete descend? In what form, in order for him to assault and save you? If the globe of fire brought by the swift wind were to descend for a new Pentecost upon each of you, not dividing into little flames, which were enough, then, over the poor fishermen, coarse and ignorant, but lovers of me, if it descended in full force upon each of you, it would not suffice, all the same, to set you aflame with God. You would first have to clear your souls of your false gods, and you do not want to do so, for you prefer them to me, the true God. You are lost, unless a miracle is accomplished. Turn around and pray to love."